Hello there. I wanted to talk to you about the fascinating subject of confidence. Confidence it's amazing, really. What does it promote? It promotes, it's not just a state of mind. It's a powerful force that can shape your lives and can propel you forward towards success, if that's where you would like to go. You know, confidence can mean different things to different people. And the factors that can influence it, the practical strategies to overcome a lack of confidence. So, understanding confidence. Confidence is the belief in oneself and one's abilities. It's the inner knowing that you have what it takes to navigate life's challenges and the goals, to achieve the goals that you have in place, that you have in your mind. It's not about being perfect, having all of the answers, but rather about embracing your strengths, the changes that come into your life. All of that can have an impact on your confidence. Accepting the imperfections and having faith in your potential. Now, what can affect your confidence? Your past experiences, positive and negative, can affect your confidence. Failures, criticism, we've all had those, and some of us still have those. It can create self-doubt, and it can crumble your belief in yourself. But on the other hand, positive experiences and achievements can really boost your confidence, and it can reinforce your self-worth. Your self-talk, the inner critic, that little voice that's inside your head. The way we talk to ourselves can really influence your confidence too. Negative self-talk, oh, I'll never do that. I can't do that. I've tried, it doesn't work. Harsh inner critic can really undermine your belief in yourself, which then in turn knocks your confidence. It's really crucial to cultivate self-compassion, being kind to yourself, talk nicely to yourself. How many times have you said something nice to a friend or a family member or a loved one, but then you don't say the same thing to yourself? So self-talk can really influence your own confidence. You replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. We'll go throughout the day, and sometimes, it can be whatever we come across in the day that can affect our thoughts about ourselves, with confidence, with self-worth. So start the day, start by telling yourself in the morning what a fabulous person you are. Some that works for some people, it doesn't work for everyone. Start with that positive affirmations. Comparison. What happens when we compare ourselves to others? They have a nicer house, they have a nicer car, they look better, those clothes suit them better than what they would ever suit me. They are thin, I'm not. We'll compare ourselves. I'm blonde, they are dark, that looks better. We'll compare ourselves in many, many different ways, not just about clothes or hair or cars or houses. We compare ourselves in a lot of things, in a lot of ways. I've heard people say, someone else writes better. I've heard people say, someone else's laughter sounds better. That's a good thing. You're unique. And if you can embrace that uniqueness about yourself, embrace yourself, self-love, you know, your confidence is building up. You know, the pressure to meet expectations can really weigh you down. So focusing on your own journey is key. Overcoming a lack of confidence, how do we do that? You start by identifying limiting beliefs that are holding you back. These are just negative thoughts that somewhere along the line you've had pushed on you, or you've had your confidence pushed down to where you believe that negative self-talk. So you challenge them. You challenge those limiting beliefs by reframing them into a positive, empowering way, which then releases the positive self-talk. You know, set realistic goals. We'd all like to be millionaires. We'd all want to be, you know, live in big fancy houses. Well, some of us might, some of us won't. But set realistic goals. Baby steps, you get further with baby steps than what you do with big steps. With big steps, you slip back a little bit, but it's a little bit more than what you would do if you were just taking baby steps. So set realistic goals and celebrate your progress, celebrate your successes. And what happens when we feel as though we've failed? Failure isn't really failure if you reframe it and look at it as, I tried, it just wasn't yet. It's just not ready. It's not that time, which is a lot better than saying I failed, because you're putting yourself down there. You know, and celebrate, you know, each movement forward. And I'm not saying celebrate any failures, but look at what you do feel as though you're failing. Look at it, you know, in the past, look at it as a learning experience. Chance to learn, adapt, and embrace new ways of thinking. Even the most successful people had setbacks, and that's all it is, just a setback. Self-care, self-compassion is another way to build your confidence up. If you're in the habit of, you know, spending all day lying on the sofa watching the television, it just takes a little bit of effort to spend half an hour going for a walk instead. You know, in COVID, we all got into the habit of pajamas every day, or clean pajamas every day, or, you know, very leisurely clothes. I know I did. When I was on Zoom, I was in a pair of pajamas, but on the top I had a nice top because nothing's seen on the bottom. So we all fell into that, you know, that relaxed place. Even those that worked all the way through it still did fall into a relaxed place somewhere along the line. If you're not in the habit, or if you've gone into the habit of maybe you're not doing your hair every day, you know, for women, make an effort, do your hair, put a little bit of makeup on or a little bit of moisturizer, treat yourself in some way. You know, having your hair done is self-care, because it's helping to make you feel good. It's helping you to, you know, feel loved by yourself. Go through your wardrobe, try clothes on. What doesn't fit you no longer? There's a charity shop. There's always a charity shop somewhere close that are, you know, happy to have those clothes. Arrange a day of swapping clothes with friends. Clothes that they may not want, you might like and might fit you, and you can swap. So that's good, because then you're doing something good that makes you feel good. That also builds your confidence. So treat yourself with kindness and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Make a little bit of an effort with yourself. because then it creates that positive self-image, and again, it boosts your confidence. But treat yourself with compassion. Decide to try a different hobby. You know, if you're not one for reading books, you could try reading a book. It helps to expand the mind. If you like watching documentaries, try a different type of documentary. If you like watching films, try a different type of film. It's all going to expand the mind. And what you should also do is surround yourself with positive influences, because positive influences, again, help to boost your confidence. It helps to boost your confidence. And if you surround yourself with supportive, positive people who are like-minded, you'll find that your conversations change as well. It gives you things to think about. You know, it can be so easy to fall into a negative way of conversations, gossip, things like that. We're all gossip in some point, in some way, shape, or form. But surround yourself with positive people. You'll find that your conversation topics change, and it helps your mind to grow. It gives you upliftment, and it inspires you just by talking to other people, like-minded people. If you find that you're talking to people and you don't feel fulfilled, or you don't feel as though, you know, can take anything from that conversation, it could be that you are on a different mindset from them. It could also mean that your confidence is slightly better or slightly lower than theirs. So there's a lot to be learned from confidence. There's a lot to be gained from confidence as well. You know, confidence helps to boost your potential, because we've all got a fantastic potential, but do we hold ourselves up to those standards? Do we hold ourselves up to where our potential could be taking us? Some of us don't. And I'm sure that we've all heard, you know, people who are in a lifelong job or career, then all of a sudden change because they don't feel fulfilled. It's usually because the soul isn't being fed, the spirit isn't being fed. So confidence can really make a difference if you've got a really good self-confidence. Confidence isn't about being loud and about being brash, because that would come in with the introvert and extrovert. Confidence is having belief in yourself. It's not a trait. It's a skill that can be developed and nurtured by understanding what confidence truly means. It means something different to everyone. So you recognize the factors that can influence your confidence. So confidence, if you can build that, if you can boost that, it really makes a difference. A lot of people who do boost their confidences go on to have a total different outlook on life. They have a different perspective of life. A lot of the times they can have a different life as well. People who build confidences can be running their own businesses. They can go on to a better lifestyle. They can go on to change in many ways for the better, So I hope that you took a little piece from this conversation, and I really hope that you do join me on my challenge, 5-day confidence building challenge. Unleash your confidence, because we all have confidence that we hide. We all have confidence that we sometimes don't want to show. We all have confidence, though, whether it's a higher confidence or a lower confidence. But join me on the 5-day challenge and see if your confidence changes. It should. It should. In fact, I know I've got no doubt that it will. So it's been lovely talking to you, and I hope to see you soon on one of the challenges. Thanks for now. Bye.